Growing up in a Dominican and Puerto Rican household, I was accustomed to mixing and matching different types of flavors when cooking. This is why I decided to infuse corn into a traditional dish like mac and cheese. Yo, what's up guys? My name is Victor Ramos, private chef and caterer, and today I'll be showing you how to make my corn-infused Queso Blanco mac and cheese topped with chicharrón. Let's start with our corn-infused milk that'll later be used for our Queso Blanco sauce. We'll start with the ear of corn. Stand it straight up on your cutting board and run your knife down the side to cut the kernels off. We'll use the kernels later, but for now we'll take the cob and use it to infuse our milk. Add your cobs to a pot, pour in some milk half and half. Add some garlic and shallots and let it simmer on medium-low for 20 minutes. At this point, it should smell so good, you might want to drink it on its own. I've done it before. But don't get ahead of yourself. We need it for the corn cream later. Next, we'll strain the infused milk into a bowl to remove all of the solids, and we'll let that cool for 10 minutes. And now let's move on to our corn cream. Here's where our kernels come in. We'll saute them over medium heat with some butter for about 3 to 4 minutes. And if you didn't drink all of your infused milk, now is the time to add it in. Cook it until it thickens slightly and then blend it until smooth. Now we'll strain it into a bowl. Use a large spoon to help press down on the kernels to release as much of the cream as possible. We want every last drop. And now for our cheese. We're using 4 different types here. Each of these cheeses melt beautifully. That is why I love them. Now let's bring it all together and start on the Queso Blanco sauce. Start off with the roux, which is just equal parts butter and flour. Once that's golden brown, we'll add in our yummy corn cream. Simmer for about 3 to 5 minutes. More cheese, and then blend it until smooth. Pork is a huge part of Puerto Rican cuisine, and that's why I decided to add chicharrones to this dish. But if swine is not your vibe, feel free to skip this step and use panko breadcrumbs instead. Let's assemble the mac and cheese. I chose shells because they have a bigger pocket to hold more cheese. We'll pour the cheese sauce over our shells. If that's not food porn, I don't know what is. Add in your reserved corn kernels and 4 cheese mix and mix all together. We'll top it with more cheese and those crispy, crunchy pieces of chicharrón. Now let's pop it in the oven. This mac and cheese is so good. It's cheesy, creamy, crispy from the chicharrón. You definitely need this in your life. I'm proud to be Latinx because of our music, our unique food, and our proud ancestral heritage. It's nice to be able to tie these flavors I grew up enjoying into a dish that everyone enjoys, like mac and cheese.
Oh, yes!